All right, welcome to session 44 of the Sphere Power Campaign. Party is still traipsing around the Temple of Set, quite a few areas of exploration to do. Lots of intrigue still going on at this point. And right now, you seem to be discovering a flurry of secret areas that have been in various states of unknowingness across the centuries, apparently. Some that have been used more recently than others, and others that appeared not to have been seen, touched, or entered into for centuries, if not millennia. Right now, you guys are checking out a four-way intersection that you found behind a secret door in the room full of the liquid-filled basins. And I'm going to actually ask Alex to fill in the description of the room so that I don't highlight the wrong things or dismiss the important things.
Okay. I don't have much of a description.
I'm more curious with what you recall discovering.
Yeah, there's a door at each end, not too far, and then there's something weird about the north door that I sensed. I don't remember exactly what was weird, but something was just odd. And then Derek did his sense evil, and there's like at least two different flavors of evil concentrated northeast-ish. I mean, this entire place is like permeated with a low level of evil of some flavor, but there's at least two different flavors of evil concentrated somewhere northeast-ish.
Like
there's a strong evil stink to the north, immense evil to the northeast, and one to the east. And there's two strong evils that are different energies. But there's also a sense of strong good. But I didn't write down a direction.
We don't want to go there anyway.
There was something. There's something weird about the north door that caught Lily's attention.
Real evil, stinky. Yep. So that one's interesting. So if we go to the north, there's some business on the other side of that door. And I don't remember moving up. Oh, I moved up to the middle to divine sense. That's right. And I'm just gonna come back down here.
Join the rest of us while we discuss which direction we want to go.
Yep. I was just gonna stand there and be like, "Smells like shit, guys."
Haley's got a slight preference for investigating north, but he doesn't really have a strong preference. He's happy to go wherever you guys direct.
Yeah, I'm down to go any direction. If we want to check that room to the west and just see what's there, we can. You know what I mean? And then we know we're going to go north. I'm only saying that based on past experience. I'm fine with just going north and bypassing both of those doors. But
I don't have my monkey sound effects today. I couldn't get the thing working, so no monkey sound effects today.
Just based on
you can vocalize them, Jim.
Right. So the monkey will make happy monkey noises whichever direction we're going.
Are you leading or following?
Follow the monkey.
I'm seeing the monkey as kind of ADHD all over wherever we are. So you probably don't want to follow the monkey. Would be my guess.
All right. So then, who's going in? Everyone or just a subset?
The monkey's definitely going wherever you go. He's following movement.
Okay.
Which direction did we decide on?
we haven't. I think. Well, you and I have said let's go north, and the monkey's cool with that.
Happily going with that. Yeah.
I know that
Okay.
Haig would say we need to open those doors to the east and the west.
Well, the west, I'm assuming, is probably a broom closet just based on topography.
Right.
The Don't know yet. So east or north. But yeah, we should
Or
at
a
least check
portal.
everything as we're going through.
Could be a portal too. Doesn't need a lot of room for
Okay, so Kaylee is going to tell you guys to stay put, and she's going to go listen at all the doors again.
Okay. Good idea.
Silly man, do what you're told.
I'll give her guidance.
So she's gonna go listen at all the doors again. So
All right. So again, the original description of the area is pretty basic. There's not much detail in here. It's simply a cross-shaped hall with branching corridors. The hall's 50 feet long and the cross hall's 30 feet long. So you're approaching the door and tell me exactly what you're doing.
I'm hovering. I'm floating. You know, maybe an inch or so above the floor because I can.
Mhm.
Great way to not leave footprints.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna try and listen at the door. If there's like a keyhole or a crack near the floor, I might try to peek through and see what I can see, but mostly I'm just listening. See if I can hear anything behind it.
It's not your boots. What gives you the ability to float above the floor like that? Oh, your ring of
Ring.
flying.
Ring of flying.
Almost forgot about that. Oh yeah, you did.
There's
find
no
it.
minimum altitude listed, so
No, there's no reason why you can't use it as a hover device. Absolutely. Does require concentration though, doesn't it?
I don't know. Let me check. Do it. Wait, come on. Squint. Squint. Can't read. Too small.
Yes.
Are you?
Up to 10 minutes. Concentration and up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
You know, I just realized there's no limitations on that ring, is there?
No, there's not. Something about it being an imported item from an earlier edition.
More than likely.
that.
Yes.
So 10 minutes touchdown and then another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
When the spell ends, the target falls if it is still aloft unless it can stop the fall. Yeah.
Well,
You have the ability to basically use that at will, subject to that limitation.
yeah. Well,
If you want to fly around
dropping-
all the time, this ring gives you the ability to pretty much do that.
yeah. Dropping
Oh, wait a
dropping an
minute.
inch to the ground every 10 minutes is not that big a deal.
No, it's not that big
Depending
of a
on
deal.
how high up
However,
you
I am going to enforce one semantic of it. Is that the spell itself allows you to touch a willing creature. It actually has to be the person wearing the ring.
Right.
So yeah, you can't use the spells, the ring's ability to give someone else the ability to fly for 10 minutes. Unless you
No.
unless you
As
give them the ring.
as a magic item, that changes the targeting from range of touch to self.
Got you. Okay. And that would probably be
That's just-
something I need to update in the item description, not the spell description, or have to create a
Yeah,
separate
just
spell
as
for it.
As a wearable, it just makes sense that it's
No, yeah, I
that
agree
it
with you.
changes the targeting from range of touch to self.
Gotcha. But I think for terms of us playing, we just know that the way that works, as opposed to me having to create a separate spell just to change the range.
I think I kind of just assumed that it was range of self.
I was just clarifying, given that I realized that there were no other limitations on that ring, like how many times per day or how often it could be recharged or anything like that. No, you've got a ring of fly at will.
Which is pretty darn cool.
Yes.
All right, so I rolled for the western door.
And yes, you did. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, that +10 bonus does wonders. Yes.
You know what that means, dear, don't you? Means that you notice just about everything that there is to notice, even if you weren't looking for it.
Yeah.
You were listening, you weren't necessarily looking, but since you aced the roll, I kind of got to give it to you.
Okay.
So you hear nothing.
But see
And while
everything. Sorry.
I didn't hear, what was that, Alpine?
Said you hear nothing but see everything. Ha, ha, ha.
The world is illuminated before your very eyes. So yeah, you hear nothing, but it's unusually quiet. Like you're expecting to hear something on the back side, even if it's just, the sound of echo or open space, but it feels very dead. And you're like, there's nothing on the other side of this. And so you're
like
looking
it's
around.
solid rock. Like it's solid rock or something.
Uh-huh. And as you go to knock on the wall to kind of confirm that suspicion, you notice that there is a trigger attached to the handle.
Ah. Okay. All righty. Let's go check the eastern door.
Okay.
And again, I am mostly listening, but if there is any possible opening that I can, look through, I'm also trying to see if I can see anything as well as hear anything.
Okay. No openings.
Grab it.
Go ahead and
Grab
roll
it.
another perception check. This one with +5.
There we go.
You didn't add your +5, did you? No.
I did not. I had already dropped it when you said that.
Okay. So I'll add 5 to that. And yeah, you don't notice anything different. And as a matter of fact, that kind of is what you notice, is that, yeah, it seems very similar to the other door.
Okay. Very interesting. And the last door, again, I'm going to, if there are any openings to peek through, I am going to attempt to do so, but I am definitely listening.
All right. This one is definitely different.
Okay.
There are no openings that you can look through.
Uh-huh.
However, you get a sense of space behind this door when listening.
Okay.
And there does seem to be, you seem to be picking up some kind of sound. It's a low frequency sound. It's very quiet. It's not unlike, if it were louder, it would sound very similar to old school TV static.
Okay. Interesting.
Just some white noise.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Now, I will point out, Haley, especially based on the video that you shared with me recently, you've only rolled perception to see what you notice. You've not done an investigative check on any of these doors.
Right. That is probably a good next move.
So yeah, and for future reference, based on that, and this goes to everyone regarding perception and investigation or search rolls. Perception, I will ask you to roll on many occasions to see if you notice anything. It will be up to you to tell me whether or not you want to investigate anything, any specific detail that you perceive.
Okay.
All right, let's see what puzzle pieces I can put together this time.
All right, and this is at this door, the northern door?
Yes.
Okay. So taking a look at it and based on what you saw on the western door, you can tell that this one does not seem to have a trigger mechanism, at least not the same kind that the western door had.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to come back down here to my companions and let them know that the two side doors appear to be decoys. The one on the west is definitely trapped. The other one is probably trapped. Just you know, making assumptions. And the and like as in they're just walls that look like doors. And then to the north, it does not, I don't think it's trapped, and there's definitely a room or corridor or something beyond it. And there's this weird, you know, this weird persistent, barely perceptible static coming from behind that door.
You would probably, as a character in this world, you'd probably describe it more as a whoosh sound than necessarily static, because I don't think anyone knows what static is.
I know
Unless
they'd
you're
have
talking static cling.
witch's bolt and things like that. But yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference between the sound from building static electricity and lightning and the sound that we in the modern age call static, as in
sounds like
electronic noise.
Sounds like a waterfall.
More like a waterfall, but I don't think it's water necessarily. It could be, but
water sound.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, and I don't get it.
All right, well, I don't want to mess with any more doors that are gonna mess me up for the rest of my life. So,
Little door shy.
yeah. I say let's go to the north. Let's go to the stinking evil north door. Strong evil behind that.
When you say you don't want to, you say you don't want to mess with doors that might mess you up. The monkey will point to you, question, shrug his shoulders, and then point to Haig.
I don't know. Haig, I think learned the same lesson with that initial door that blew us both back several feet. Or no, I made it through it, but I was blinded. That's right.
Yeah,
I ran through the explosion.
I just realized that Dan's not in game, or is he?
Yeah, I messaged him. He hasn't seen it yet.
Nope. All right. I'll just make do. Let me try texting him over here. He's not online.
Yeah, Dan has a thing going on Saturday mornings that he cannot avoid. It and so he may be on as soon as that is done, because he plays in my other D&D game, and so he's there for the first part of it, but then he has to go. So
Gotcha.
there is, yeah, it's an unavoidable family thing. So yeah,
Well, I definitely understand that. He could keep us up to date, you know. Let us know that he's not going to make it.
yeah, right.
All right. So let's see. So Matt, if you don't
Yes, sir.
mind, just I'm not sure if I gave you incorrect information or you relayed it wrong, but I think I heard something inconsistent in where you were describing the sense of evil that you were detecting. So you want to step through those again one more time?
Yep, I've got a strong evil stench coming from the north door.
And that's
and an immense evil from the northeast area. I don't know anything else about it. It's just, I got an immense evil to the northeast and one to the east, and they're different energies, but it's just a faint sense.
and one to the east, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, so the north and the northeast are accurate. I think the one to the east might be the wrong direction, but hold on.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't really to the east, like it was to the east when I was like up in this hallway, right? Like I could sense a little bit
Right.
of it like leaking through the wall type of thing is what I, was seeing. I didn't really think it was to the east door, but yeah, off to the eastern direction is northeast-ish.
Okay, and what
there
was
was
the
something.
Okay, so you got a sense of evil coming from the north, a concentration of it coming from the northeast, and what was the description of the intensity for the east one?
Just an evil sense. The northeast was immense evil, but they were two different energies, evil energies, but different.
Okay, so let me clarify a little bit. So what you're sensing from the north door is reasonably correct.
Okay.
From the northeast is definitely more powerful, but similar.
Okay.
The third one is not coming from the east, but from the west.
Okay.
And that one is not only more powerful, but also feels much more like, as opposed to a beacon, this feels more like a conduit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's amazing how many different levels of evil we can encounter in one room.
Well,
So
as
I would
I did
definitely
finally name it at the beginning, this is a temple of sets. So yeah, you got some, you're in a funky place, you know?
True.
I'm just gonna
Plenty
laugh.
of evil to go around in here.
I'm just gonna laugh if we just go into these rooms and all we find is a massive cheese collection that all it's been all this time.
Yeah, so I'll let everybody know. I just walked up here because so I could show where I was or what I was thinking. So yeah, I'll let everybody know that that's, you know what I mean? The sense to the west is more powerful, but yeah, it seems less like a presence.
So the
More like
arrows,
a flow of energy.
the arrows I drew are to give you a better sense of which direction you're sensing it from. And
Cool. Okay.
though the distances are not accurate, they are
Sure.
meant to give you a sense of how far away you're feeling that presence.
Okay. So the one directly north feels a bit closer than either of the others.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the conduit is the pit in the last chamber.
Makes
I don't know.
sense
I'm not
directionally.
saying. Right.
Or it could be
And,
something in
yeah.
that corner of the broom closet.
Sure. The phylactery is in the broom closet.
Yeah.
So now the question is, what do you guys want to do with all this information you've managed to uncover?
The monkey jumps up and down and points north.
Mhm. Let's
Oh,
go
monkey.
north. Let's not mess with the trapped potential, wall door. Door wall? I don't know. Fake door. Let's go north.
I don't know. Door wall has a nice ring to it.
Right? I thought so.
Okay. We will head north. Kaeli is going to inspect this door again, but this time she is searching it for traps now rather than trying to listen. Because she didn't find traps on her last inspection, but she wasn't really looking for traps. She was more trying to figure out what's behind it. So this time she's looking for traps.
I figure the brothers will stay close by as we're moving forward, checking everything out on the walls. Any inscriptions or she would have seen all that stuff, so never mind.
Yeah, none in this area.
Cool.
You don't see find any kind of triggers, KLA, but the door handle does seem a little heavy for the size of the door, and you find that suspicious.
Okay. Okay. Any special insights about that suspiciously heavy doorknob?
So upon further investigation, you notice not so much anything connected to the handle itself, but as you're looking around the door to, see if there's anything connecting to it or whatnot, you notice that the door is extremely, extremely well fitted in the opening. As in there is no gap whatsoever between the frame and the door itself on any side or the bottom or the top.
Very interesting. Okay, that's unusual.
Knock and the door shall open.
All right.
I should
Alright,
point out,
so-
it is not crafted that way, but made that way after the fact. So it looks like some kind of filler was put in between the crevices.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't designed and built that way. It was altered.
Repurposed.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to come way back here and let people know that there's something really weird about it. And it's been altered to like not have any cracks whatsoever. And that handle does not seem to match the door. It's It's too robust for the type of door this appears to be.
Does it look like
So go ahead and open it if you like, but be careful.
like a manacle anchoring point more than a doorknob? Maybe? Like, was the door you think it's still a door?
Oh, it's
Or
still a door. It's just that
Okay.
it was not originally built to be as tightly sealed as it now is.
okay.
Somebody went to the effort to actually fully seal this door so that
Reinforce it, maybe?
Excuse me.
yeah, so that nothing can escape. So it very well may be some kind of, prison intended to keep something in. I would suggest keep something in rather than keep something out, but maybe both. So
That complicates
go ahead and
things.
open it if you like. I'm gonna stay back here while you open it.
All right. Where do I get access to Haig's sheet? Oh, never mind. I got it. Stupid. Because I just want to have Haig like prep a range spell maybe. And I'll go open the door. But I don't know if he's hurt. Dan said he's finishing something up, trying to get it done before the rain hits, so he'll be on his ASAP.
Okay. That
Um,
totally makes sense.
but yeah, I'm gonna ask Haig to prep some kind of blast in case something comes through the door or something. I don't know. And I'll go try and open the door. Park will try to open the door.
Can I have just a little bird tissue?
So the door opens without any difficulty. But as you unlatch the door and pull it open,
Everybody rolls new character sheets.
you hear all of you actually are able to hear a very loud whoosh, and the corridor starts filling with a dark, obscuring smoke or mist.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see how can I...
Suddenly you all feel giddy. We've been laughing gassed.
Yep.
The monkey does not find this funny.
Maybe he's underneath it.
That's true. How high is this gas? And I'm still back in the room, so all I hear is the whoosh. Am I affected by this cloud of coming fun stuff?
Now, the only thing that really you notice so far is that it does obscure Varric. And so Varric, you pretty much cannot see at the moment, and all everyone else sees is a cloud-filled or mist-filled corridor that he's disappeared into. It's thick gray smoke, like mist. It doesn't smell like anything burning. Well, hold on. Before you do that, let me finish describing, because there is definitely a figure on the other side of that door.
Oops.
Okay.
And oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you can tell what it is.
I'm going to move the monkey up because the monkey would have followed them. And his curiosity would have gotten the better of him.
I could say brave monkey.
Yeah.
All right, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Where's my? There we go.
So Varric, by nature of your divine virtue, you are able to tell what this is simply because you've encountered one before, but you can also sense its presence.
Mhm.
Have you guys noticed yet?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see him. Oh yeah. I'm ready for this.
Quite honestly, this may not be so big of a deal.
So how would the monkey know if he can fire off a spell? Do I just roll a percentage chance or something?
I think it's pretty much straightforward. If it's non-verbal, you'll be able to cast the spell. If it's verbal, we got to come up with some way for you to either use your ring of spell storing or another way around that limitation. But the monkey cannot enunciate magical languages.
I think pretty much every spell I have has a verbal component, so I'm kind of snookered there.
Yeah,
That-
most
That being
spells
said,
do.
I should point out something. The monkey can actually make use of a scroll.
Oh, that's right, because when the scroll is created, the verbal component is included as part of the magical creation process.
Yep. You just have to read the scroll. You don't necessarily have to speak the scroll. So that might give you some.
I was waiting to try and transcribe this into my book, but I do have a scroll that is a ray of enfeeblement. If that would help, I could fire that at the white.
Well, that's up to you, because Monkey has a hard time getting us to understand it in such
Okay,
detail.
when it comes to my turn, that's what I'll do. Because you're right, he wouldn't really ask for permission. He'd be bouncing all over the corridor. So
Yeah.
But as usual, it is the ranger that gets to go first.
Okay.
You and
So
those dex
can
rolls. I
I-
swear.
Can I see the figure? Maybe not enough to identify it, but I can see it.
No, you can't even tell that there is a figure there. He's the only one that can sense it because he's a paladin and it's undead. As far as the rest of you are concerned, you don't hear it, you don't see it. All you notice is the fog rolling towards you.
Okay, then my first move is to back the hell up, because I do not want to be in this fog. Does this fog seem to be filling the entire corridor, or if I got higher, I might be able to escape the fog?
No, it's filling the corridor.
Okay, so I'm just
Corridor's
going
not that
to-
tall, keep in mind.
right. It's what, 10 feet at most?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to back up until I run into Fekish, and I'm going to I'm waiting to see what happens and if I can, see anything coming at us so that I can, try to shoot it. That's my turn. And I think it's actually Mizram's turn next, because Mizram rolled a 21, but it did not end up in the combat tracker.
He seems to regularly have that issue. All right.
So
Yes,
that makes it Mizram's turn.
You're up, Ms. You there?
No, that's okay. I'm gonna keep watch back here just in case anything comes from behind. So we've got a way to escape if we need it.
And just to confirm, based on what I'm seeing, are you in humanoid form right now? Or are you still in spider form?
Sorry, what was that, Keith? You was a bit quiet on my end.
Sorry, I said based on what I'm seeing, are you in humanoid form or are you still in spider form?
I'm in humanoid form at the moment.
Okay. All right, and so Varric, you now can respond to what you're noticing. Matt? You there?
My bad. I was totally talking and I was muted.
Like,
Cool.
hello.
So yes, I will rush forward, letting out a loud war cry of sorts as I rush this thing that is, what I'm made to destroy. So I'm just going to rush forward and take a swing with my hammer and my newly acquired mace.
Gotcha. So yeah, at this point now everyone is aware that, oh, he found something. Because yeah,
exactly what he found, we don't know, but
the corridor
there's
echoes
something.
with his war cry.
All right.
Oof.
Oh shit, I didn't target. Man, thought I did.
That's fixable.
Okay. Is it shift or control? That's what I did wrong.
Control.
Okay. There we go.
Reapplied it, so just roll damage.
Cool.
Because yes, you managed to slam him pretty hard. Not much room for him to evade.
All right. And my second swing with the mace. Keep grabbing. Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
Nice solid hit.
And yeah, that is, I'm gonna rush forward, hit him with that. And that's my turn.
Yep, I believe so. So yeah, you get 2 solid pummels in on him with the mace. And I wouldn't say he blows them off, but they definitely don't seem to do as much damage as you would feel it should have done. You would think that he should be a little more than street pizza right now, but
yeah, I should pump a smite into that second one. Can I do that retroactively now?
Say again?
No. Can I pump a smite into him?
I think you have to select that before you roll your damage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. My bad.
That's okay.
Wasn't thinking.
You're like, oh, this is just one. It's easy. No problem. I wiped the floor with it. Oh, maybe not. All right. So
I forgot about my smite.
Yeah, go ahead and end your turn, and we'll move on to Redreth.
So exactly. So the monkey cannot see anything except cloud, but he hears Varric making noise, right?
Battle noises, yes. He just obviously thunked something.
Okay.
But whatever he thunked didn't exactly scream or wail or anything like you would expect. So that's immediately like, what the hell is he hitting?
So the monkey, with letting his curiosity get the better of him, he is going to run basically into Varric's back in the darkness. And does he get a sense of the white as he's running into Varric?
Oh yeah, as you get your way up there, you're definitely feeling the presence of undead energy. Not that you necessarily know it, but
sliding Varric off to the side. Yeah. So knowing that there's something there. I am. Ooh, I just got all kinds of errors on the screen. So I will kind of bounce off, and because I stepped into Varric's space and stepped back, I would incur an opportunity attack from the white as I attempt to back off 5 feet.
Yeah, you would if there were full visibility, but apparently it is as affected by the mist as you are. So you're able to step back
Okay.
without incurring that swing.
Okay. Then whatever it is, I will do my one trick pony trick and do my ray of enfeeblement scroll. That's all I got for those. So let's see here. I think I've got to look it up.
And I hate to correct you, but you're a one-trick monkey.
Well, yeah, exactly. Let's see here.
Oh, and Matt, I am sorry, but I forgot to tell you to apply the modifier that is created by the miss. So the second attack actually did not hit; it just barely missed him.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, I'm going to pull back that 10 points of damage that you did to him in that second hit.
Okay, so here's ray of enfeeblement. A black beam of enervating energy springs from your finger towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack to the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. So I have no idea and the target can do a con saving throw at the end of each of its turn. I'm just going to add that to my spell list for right now, and then I'll remove it after this happens.
And make sure you do a -4 on your attack roll.
Oh joy. Okay. Can I do -4?
I think if you
I've got a
-2 to the modifier twice.
Okay, so to get a -4, you click on the there's a box in the lower left-hand corner that says 0, and then underneath it says modifier. Click on that and type in -4, and then make your roll.
Okay, perfect. All right, very good. Okay. Boom, -4, and then so I do the cast first.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. And it missed, right? Yeah, it missed anyways. But I don't know that.
Yep.
So as far as I'm concerned, I just did a awesomely heroic thing, and I happily go and bound around back and forth across the hallway in the smoke, probably obscuring everybody else's shot.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay, so now let's see. Hold on a second.
And in the ring, I've got 1 fireball and 2 shields. Is what I've got stored up in there. So, you know,
Okay.
All right, so
those are pretty much the only other
target-
options I have.
obviously he targets
Yeah.
who's directly in front of him, that who opened the door and let him out. He's not very grateful though. He has a purpose. So he swings at you with something that feels like a long, heavy blade.
Let's do it.
And he manages to miss.
I just knock it aside with my hammer. Growl at him.
Then you feel something reach towards you. And you feel his clawed hand swipe eerily close in front of your face, and you do not like the feeling that is coming from that hand.
Okay.
But he does miss. Fecus, you are now up.
Do I have a target?
Not that you can see, no. But you
Not
can
much I
tell
can do.
that there is an undead obscured behind it.
But if I can't see it, I can't hit it. So I have to ready action, I guess.
No, you can't hit it with anything that targets it. But area of effect obviously might still work.
Yeah.
And on everything else.
You just risk catching your companions in it.
Yeah, that's the downside of that. It's like fireballs in corridors are not a good thing.
Omelets and breaking eggs, yada yada.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, if I'm looking at the combat tracker and everybody actually is wounded, I could do a quick mass healing on everybody. That's about it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like everybody's got at least some kind of wounding.
Yeah, that may not be a
Yes?
bad idea.
No?
Yeah, I see
Alright.
wounds on
Oh
everyone.
yeah, I'm a little banged up from earlier.
Yeah, you guys haven't exactly taken a full rest yet.
Mhm.
I don't think you've had a rest in at least 3 sessions. You were going to camp out down below, but I would say smartly decided to make sure everything else was cleared out.
All right. Well, there gives everybody a little oven, and I'm done for now.
Little McLovin. All right, Matt, I'm going to ask you to take care of your brother. So you're going to come charging into your
Oh, yeah.
backup.
Yep. Can he step over the monkey and get in close combat with that?
Yeah, I would say
I'm
so.
anticipating the monkey is about 3 or 4 feet tall. So
Sure.
when I said I ran into your back, I really meant I ran into your butt. So
Right.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Bad imagery! Bad imagery!
Here we go.
Jim Carrey.
Hello,
little
So
monkey.
yeah,
Maybe
Hagel
just went down a little bit.
You look like you want to go home.
Hagel just run up and swing. And he's got the sword that does extra damage to undead, I do believe. Barthel. I don't have access to a sheet.
Oh,
Right,
no, I
so-
thought we gave you access last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Presuming he is going to join us, let's not go through that again. So let's see. There we go. Oh, now this is what happens when you let the DM roll for the characters. At least it wasn't a 1. All right. So we are now up to round 2 now. It is Kaylee's turn. However, need to take a bathroom break. So we're going to take our 20-minute break right now. 15-minute break.
Okay.
We'll meet at the bottom of the hour.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and
I'll
pause
be
the
back.
Sounds
recording
good.
and see you shortly. All right. So round 2, we're going to start with Kaylee.
Well, there's definitely something going on, but all I can see is smoke. So
Smoke and people running into it. People and monkey running into it.
yeah. So I think yeah. I could
Blind
take
shot
a
by the
blind
rogue.
shot. I could take a blind shot, but I'm as likely to hit a teammate as the enemy I'm targeting.
Yeah, but they can take it except for maybe the monkey.
And the monkey probably can't, but and
He's
we don't
low enough.
actually know what will happen when we knock out the monkey.
This could be a good thing for the monkey. If we don't kill him outright, that's the problem.
The monkey. I would think the monkey doth. The monkey doth protest.
Yeah, she's gonna ready an action to shoot at a hostile target as soon as she can see one.
Okay.
But yeah, because right now she can't see anything. She is also going to call out, can anybody do anything about this smoke?
Everybody's
You
knees
know
deep.
what? See something here quick.
Well, I would like to help you with that smoke, but I don't have any tools for that. And all the abilities I have is, how can I say it, is very area effect. And I don't think that what we need to be dropping right now. So I'll keep watch out. You guys got this. Go team us. Yay!
What did you say? Throw a fireball? Okay.
All right, and I'm up. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple more swings at this thing, but I'm gonna hit it with some divine smite, second level. So do I click the walking body effect to activate it, right?
My question is, did Dan log in yet? Because it's raining pretty
Yeah.
good here. So if he's working outside, he's probably done now.
So first swing at the white with my mace and divine smite. Oh no, not that one. Come on. Does that still hit? Because my last 17 didn't hit.
Depends on what kind of penalties you have or have not added to
Right.
your roll.
So it's pretty chintzy, but at this point, those ellipses or ovals represent the area that's covered in smoke or engulfed in smoke.
Okay.
All right, and you managed to hit him. So go ahead and do radiant damage to him on undead. That should have a nice impact.
Now, will it roll the?
It should
damage
add it
for
in
the-
automatically if you got him targeted right. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. There's a nice bit of damage.
That's
Not
swing
enough to
one.
take him down, but enough to piss him off. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Swing two. With
that's
smite.
right. That's right. You guys are all now 7th level.
Fuck.
That
Yes.
you didn't do the -4 on that one.
Oh, on the offhand. Yeah, that one doesn't hit. And then my extra attack with my mace again.
Just make sure you had that. Put that -4 on there.
All right. Where is the?
And that's again because of the smoke.
Right.
Loss of visibility.
How do I do a -4? Oh, I got it.
Inside the modifier box.
Yep,
put a
yep.
-4.
All right. And mace. grabbing the damage and not the attack. Nope. Just get him one good hit, and that's my turn.
Okay. And Redreth. You can't see squat. Are you back? There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm in the midst of the smoke,
Behind the two Goliaths.
right? So there's a
I'm
whole
3 feet
bunch
tall.
of, and yeah, exactly. I'm the size of a gnome. I don't think there is really. I'm pretty much just at this point going to jump up and down and just start throwing poo everywhere. That's about
Excellent.
all I can do.
Typical monkey.
Exactly.
All right, so now the mindless opponent is going for the closest target. So he's now going to go after Haig. Is it in the... Not letting me target Haig. Interesting about this way.
Gremlins.
There we go. That's one way to do it. All right, and so he's starting with, again, some kind of slashing attack, which misses. And his attempt to reach out also misses. Seems that he's as compromised by the smoke as the rest of you are.
Well, at least there's that.
All right, so Fekish.
And same as last time, don't really have a shot, so I'm gonna chill out.
Anything you can do about the smoke?
Not really.
All right, and let's see. Hoping he's
Let
gonna
everybody take a
join,
deep
so
breath.
I'm going to continue to execute Haig's turn. And he's going to do another attack with Barthel. That's a hit.
He has extra attack too, so he gets two-handed swings.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's that +3 versus undead. It makes a difference. All right, so he swipes at him with Barthel on his first run. Manages to tag him pretty good. Or maybe not so good. And then it's going to attack again with Barthel, or is Barthel two-handed or no? No, it's one-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he probably would use both. Well, no, he also likes the hand axe. What do you think he would do? Second
He would
attack.
use the sword because of the undead.
He can probably
Yeah.
he can probably do both if he has extra attack.
He does, yep.
If he has extra attack and he makes 2 swings with one weapon and 1 swing with another and that uses his bonus action.
Gotcha.
If he wants to do something else with his bonus action, he makes 2 swings with the same weapon.
Yep. Yeah, I think he'd main hand, offhand, main hand then with his extra attack.
All right, so then let's do the offhand one. That seems to be a hit too. Ooh. Nice solid hit.
Hell
And then-
yeah.
And then we're gonna do the main hand Barthel again, right?
Yep.
For his extra.
Mhm.
Thank you.
And that one actually is a miss with the modifier.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we are now on the third round.
Hello? Did somebody just join us?
I think so. He's probably still connecting. Hey, Dan.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That's okay. Your character just died.
died. I knew it.
Oh,
Nah, it
he
just
turned
missed
into a
its
monkey
second.
too.
It just missed its second attack on a white. So, but you're
Oh.
fighting in a cloud, and we're just beginning the third round at this point. So,
We're
but yeah,
fighting in a
you
cloud.
literally just missed your turn. We just had him swing.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's a black
Um,
fog of some sort.
Oh, inside the. Did we go after we went in the room with the lamps or no?
Yeah, we're beyond.
Yeah,
We
hold
found the secret door and we opened the secret door, and now we are fighting in a corridor through another door. And Kaeli is grumbling about can somebody do something about this damn smoke, and is ready to shoot the next hostile creature that she can see.
Okay.
About all that you, Kaeli, Fekish, and Mizram can see is the smoke filling the corridor and continuing to move towards you.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So,
if we
he's
just finish
just
my turn, I'm
cursing
gonna make
about
some
the smoke.
sandwiches.
Whereas basically, the two brothers and the monkey are blind fighting inside the smoke.
Yep. Alrighty. There we go. I'm ready to shoot the next hostile creature I see. And I'm cursing about the smoke because nobody seems to be doing a damn thing about it, and it's pissing me off.
I'm just looking at over my shoulder, just noticing how she's mumbling to herself. I'm thinking, man, she must be having a bad day.
No, I'm cursing out loud. You can tell what I'm talking about. You can totally tell what I'm talking about, and I am very, very angry about this. Do something about the damn smoke, because I'm tired of being useless.
Oh, it's on me again?
Yep.
Apparently.
Oh,
Yeah. What did
okay.
you do, Miz? You're waiting too?
Yeah, unfortunately, I got nothing in the tank that can help at the moment. All my stuff is I need to see what I'm hitting.
That's a
All
good thing
right.
you got two Goliaths that are willing to go in blindly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still -4, right?
Yep, as long as you're inside
Don't
the
forget the
smoke.
brave monkey.
All right.
Hopefully the brave monkey should be well below the arc swing of the Goliaths.
One would hope.
But yeah, I presume you guys are not doing any targeted knee shots. That might present a problem for the monkey.
With
Nice.
smite at first level. Oh, I didn't activate it that time. I'll hit him on the next one.
It was enough.
Well, that one went down.
And it fades into a wisp of smoke that blends into the fog. The fog still continues to roll forth, though.
Hmm.
So we have another minute or so, or what would be another round of combat. And it's filling up that much of it. And after about another minute or so, it's that far along. And then just as it starts billowing its way into the room, it begins to dissipate.
Oh, good. I thought Calla was going to have a conniption fit.
Tell her to the group that it's dead.
As the smoke begins to dissipate, Kaoli's cursing gets quieter and less emphatic.
just like
But anybody who's paying attention can tell that she's still grumbling about Dunn feeling useless. These damn mages can't do anything about a bit of smoke.
Learned a few Elven curse words, did we today?
Oh yes. Yeah, you can tell she's having a very bad time of it.
What are you guys good for, damn it?
Yeah.
The wrath of the rogue.
Ranger.
Wrath of the ranger. The rogue ranger. The ranger rogue. Rrr.
The Roger.
The monkey feels bad for Kaoli, and so we'll go over and start trying to pick the lights out of her hair to comfort her.
Of course, we all know how much of a gesture of endearment that is amongst monkeys.
Exactly. Just saying.
She puts up with it for like 30 seconds and then she like shakes you off. Like, okay, enough is enough. Go away.
Gets an arrow,
but
gets
for
an
a
arrow in
moment-
the face for his trouble.
But for a moment, it feels very, very placating.
With lots of.
Aw, he's massaging my scalp.
Wait a minute, where have those fingers been?
And then he peed.
The very
what has he been
poo-covered
flinging? Where does he get that from? Yeah.
You kind of got
I
the
need a
dreads
shower.
forming.
All right, so the white is dissipated, the smoke is dissipated. The area you are in, it's basically nothing more than a 10 by 10 extension of the corridor.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna slip in here and start looking around for like secret panels and stuff. Because there's got to be a way elsewhere, and this may or may not be it, but it's better to be thorough before we have to backtrack. Because if it's not through here, then we have to go back through that damage-causing corridor to get to the doors that also lead in roughly this direction.
All right,
So,
so do your roll.
I am checking for secret doors and anything else that might lead from this room to the other sources of evil.
I will be making decisions right after I finish making my sandwiches.
Sandwiches, nice sandwiches.
All right, is anyone else aiding in this investigation or looking themselves?
I will be. Yeah, I'll be trying to help.
All right, go ahead and do your roll.
But sandwiches, hold on.
But don't forget there are spiders over in the next area.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I haven't forgot.
Then you can have an arachnicue.
Oh. All right. What are we doing? Investigation or perception or what is it?
Perception.
Okay. Ew, not very good.
All right, anyone else? Anyone else? All right, well, this corridor seems to be empty.
Did we check the other doors yet?
Yes, we did. The other doors are fake.
Fake, we rolled pretty poorly, fake, or fake, we rolled well and found out they were fake.
She rolled a
Fake we rolled
30.
really, really well.
Yeah, she
I
rolled
got a
30.
total of 30 on the first of the fake doors.
I'll trust that.
Can I roll a, the monkey is not paying super close attention, but just kind of bouncing around and running back and forth and comes running into the room. And can I like roll perception at like, I don't know, disadvantage or something because he's not paying a whole lot of attention?
Yeah, it's your passive perception roll.
Alrighty. So that would be
Now, however,
perception.
Kaeli, you do make the obvious connection that the door was sealed to contain the smoke. It was obviously kept,
Mhm.
purposely kept in here to be released.
Yeah.
So I
So
can roll
I'm going to
perception, or do I roll a disadvantage, or did what they did is enough? I don't need to, or
No. You should definitely should roll.
Be right back.
Yeah, disadvantage is not necessary, but definitely do a -2.
okay. All right, let me do that.
Not bad, monkey.
That's a given. The monkey thinks he's the best monkey ever.
Oh, but of
Oh, well,
course.
of
No,
course the monkey thinks
I think
that.
he's,
And
I think he said not bad monkey, as in like
monkey's
you
going
did
to
a
have a
pretty good
feather to
roll.
put in his cap. Because monkey detects the draft coming from this wall. Right about his level.
Sorry, that's me farting.
Which wall?
The wall east of where he is now.
Oh, cool.
He
Does the
jumps up and
monkey-
he jumps up and down and is doing that ooh ha ha, and right at the pointing at the where he can feel the
So
the
he's
breeze
clearly
coming
found something. So Kaela is going to come over and investigate what the monkey has found, and take a look and see what she can see.
Is the monkey reaching under the door like the cat would underneath the door frame to try to catch whatever on the other side?
It's a secret door. I don't think there's enough room.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably too sealed for that.
Well, not sealed enough for a draft. Oh, adoy. Just kidding.
Have you guys found anything yet?
Did you mute yourself, Keith?
No, I'm still here. I'm just trying to update something. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, so what are you doing?
I just rolled to investigate the spot that the monkey is all excited about.
And he has reason to be excited. Because he's brought your attention to what definitely appears to be a doorway of some kind.
Cool.
And upon further reflection, you can see that actually this is where the footprints seem to disappear from the cultists that you followed in here.
Awesomenesses. Let's,
The monkey excitedly runs all around the corridor, throwing poo in all directions.
Flaming poo?
Let's.
If I can figure it out, yes.
No one give the monkey a Zippo.
So yeah, let's figure out if this thing appears trapped and figure out how to open it. Do you need me to make another roll?
Yeah, an investigation on this one.
Okay. Investigation. I'm good at finding things. I'm not necessarily good at figuring out what they mean.
That was a lot of dice.
Yeah, sometimes the DM's got to throw a lot of dice. Sometimes it's just to confuse us, and sometimes there's actually a lot of things that need to be rolled.
It's to kill us.
TPK.
All right, so let's see. And it looks like there's a simple pressure plate mechanism about hand height on the right-hand side, Kaeloi.
Okay. I will point it out to. I will point it out. Oh, I'm pointing it out to somebody else, and I'm stepping back a little so that I can. Yeah, I don't like to open doors. That's somebody else's job. I just find them.
Point it out to the monkey and maybe it'll undo his polymorph.
Is it trapped? There's just a pressure point to open the door.
Yep. At least I think it's to
Open the
open the
last
door.
door. Hey, you got this door. I got the last one.
Okay, I've already been singed in this dungeon several times.
Well, that's why we're swapping off, because I had a white right in my face last time I opened the door.
Nice, let's do this. I confidently operate pressure plate.
Yeah, hold on one second. Trying to find.
And as the door opens, they had prepared a fireball.
DM loading. Please wait.
Yeah, exactly.
That would actually make a really great t-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, why can I not find this damn thing right now? Okay, maybe it's going to be over here. Do they move it on me? It figures. Okay. All right, this is annoying. There we go. Finally, geez. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that. All right, so Monkey is coming up and opening the or pressing the pressure plate. Is that correct?
I think Haig is.
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
Haig is. The monkey goes to do it, but Haig beats him to it.
I'll rock, paper, scissors for you for it, man. You
Oh, absolutely. How do we do that in fantasy grounds?
dice rolls, I think.
Rollies!
There you go, rollies. All right.
Yep,
Best
I
of three.
Roll a d20. High number does it. Just a straight
Boulder
d20.
parchment shields. Cheers.
Oh yeah, the monkey beats you to it. He pushes the button or plate or whatever.
Okay.
What was my comment earlier this morning, Keith, about squirrels?
Yep.
Exactly. And he leaves a poo colored handprint on the plate.
Great.
Is that dried? Is that dried blood? Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so you press the monkey presses the handle. So I'm just going to be a little bit closer over here. And what you discover is a corridor that leads into a 20-foot square room. All right, so the heck? All right, I'm going to leave that as is. All right, so 20-foot square room is filled with an eerie red light that comes from atop a platform at the far eastern side of the room. 9 carved circular steps lead up to the top of the platform. A strange glowing skull gives off the red light. This is right behind the second person. He turns towards the pedestal and starts ascending the stairs as the one in front of him speaks to those of you who are entering the room or opening the door and declares, "Begone! You are not allowed in these quarters."
Well,
Yeah, like that's gonna stop us.
right. I was gonna say so. The monkey cocks his head to the side since he's the first one in the doorway, and simply jumps up and down and tosses some poo into the room as he bounces around by the entrance.
I'm gonna see if I can make that an audio clip for you, Jim. Baby, 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 baby. I'm on fireball.
By the way, Haig,
Yeah.
or I'm sorry, Varric. That
Yes.
skull is the source of the evil you were detecting, and it is immense.
And this guy's saying we can't be here.
So the one that's
Yeah.
the one, what do you see it as? I guess it's let me double check.
I have a fireball I can throw.
If you want to throw it, I'm about to rush this dude. I need to.
Okay,
smash
so the one that
cultist's
says
head.
senior cultist is the one that is ascending the steps towards the skull. The other
Okay.
one is the one that's addressing you. He is obviously a subservient to the other one.
Okay.
Obviously his first line of defense.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna hunter's mark the dude walking up the stairs. Perfect. Okay, so
Is fireball a 20-foot radius or 40-foot? I don't remember.
20-foot radius.
Radius.
And
Yes.
that's what this is, right? The measures
Yeah.
on these are radius. Okay.
Yeah, it
very good
is,
thought.
but keep in mind the shape and size of the room.
The monkey is definitely not keeping in mind the size and shape of the room.
This is why monkeys should not be throwing fireballs, but that's okay.
I mean, honestly, that sounds like that doesn't just sound like a monkey who can cast spells. That sounds like Redress, not keeping in mind the size and shape of the room.
That's right.
Redress just like, ooh, I get to throw a fireball.
It's called backsplash, you babies. All right.
It's called splash damage. Suck it up and go complain to the cleric.
Exactly. And we have a cleric that you can complain to. So,
This is
all right.
true.
We
So,
now
yeah,
have a cleric we can complain to.
So yeah, that Redrith would like to toss some poo and toss a fireball too.
And what is this, from a scroll, or does fireball not have a verbal component?
The ring.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll make sure you got both of them targeted and let it fly loose. Let's see what aftermath you wreak.
What do you mean targeted? There's no targeting with a fireball. You just lob it in the general direction.
In the
It's like a
game, you got to
grenade.
target the opponent so that they take the impact.
Right.
He just
In the-
told
in the
Redrith he
software.
reaped.
Well, he frequently
had to
reaches
change
into his butt for ammunition. Of course he reaps.
That's right. Every time he says
You're
he's
acting
flinging
like that's a
poo, I
problem.
imagine him like having something stuck to his finger and him flicking it. Fireball.
You've been waiting to do that a long time.
There you go. And then he after he's tossing poo and the ring fires off the fireball as he's doing the exact same thing, and he just keeps jumping up and down and screaming in happiness.
Would that make it like napalm fireball, poo fireball?
Yeah. So the fireball goes off quite spectacularly. Obviously, the two individuals in the room are engulfed in it. But, you know, if you take a good look at that room, it's not shaped unlike a gun. And it's basically pointing directly at the party. And needless to say, this room is just a bit small at 20 foot in diameter to contain a 20-foot radius fireball. So the force of that fireball is being directed out of that corridor directly at the three of you.
Okay, then.
So since you're not in the initial area of effect, damage will be halved if you take any, but yeah, basically the fireball is also going to affect each of you. So
And the monkey is now bald.
The monkey regrets nothing.
Of course not.
So should we be rolling dex saves?
Yes.
You?
Yeah, not very good.
That's okay. Any damage that I take, I get half of that.
Right. You know, you have the evasion ability. Okay, so Varric is able to do a good job dodging. He manages to get out of the way and pop into the room over there.
I pull
we'll get to
Haig in
you a
front of me.
second.
I knew it was coming. Anything with a deck save is like, okay, yeah, I'm taking this.
Kaelili. All right, so let's see. You take half damage because of your evasion ability, and you take half because you are technically not in the area of effect. So you're going to wind up taking 7 points of damage from the blowback.
Okay.
I'll bring you to 12 wound points. Redreth, you are low enough, and yeah, it looks like you make the save.
I see him just happily jumping around, tossing poo, so excited. He's all singed and all black, all covered with char and blackened, you know, and just like the coal look of somebody who was cleaning out a chimney, kind of a thing.
Yep. So actually, you're subject to the same thing, because though you don't have evasion, you did make your save. So you're also going to take 7 points of singe damage.
I'm just going to shake my head at the monkey.
Now, hey,
Oh yeah, I had put my arms and legs out to try and block as much fire from everybody behind me as possible.
yeah, apparently. So yeah, you take the full brunt. Yeah, basically that's what happens. He takes the brunt of the blow coming out of the chamber, and the rest of you just take insidiary and incidental damage.
Okay, so currently I have
But yeah,
after
you
that
have a smoking
blast.
Goliath at the moment, a smoking hairless Goliath.
After the blast, I'm gonna remember that I have a periaptive wound closure in my inventory, and I'm just gonna slip that over my neck and go, I'm gonna need that later. So I'm gonna don that real quick.
All right, so that was Redreth's turn,
Yep.
and you're done, right, Jim? Jim?
Yep, sorry, I couldn't get my mute button. Yeah, I'm done.
No problem. All right, so now time for a response.
Yeah, he can't be happy at all.
Since we're not in initiative yet, can I hit Haig with a quick spell, healing spell?
No, we are in initiative. We're in like round 3. This is just a continuation of the original
Got
one.
it.
Like,
Never mind then.
Appreciated though. I'll put that one in the back of my mind. That is a favor owed.
this is where shit starts getting interesting.
I must have used my stone's endurance somewhere. Looks like.
Yeah, probably. It's been several sessions since we had a long rest.
Yeah, we're definitely due for a rest.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
actually
We're
resets
getting a
after
little
short rest,
desperate, actually.
but-
I'm just going to say the monkey's fine.
Oh, yeah, the monkey's fine. But some of the rest of us are getting a little desperate.
All right, so the one ascending the steps gets knocked down by the fireball, as does the other cultist. He looks up at the skull on the pedestal, looks back around at the group that he sees through the doorway, and then begins to start casting a spell.
Ooh.
So lovely.
Okay. Do, 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 do.
Everything goes deathly quiet.
Oh,
S-
I guess you were up.
Whoop-de-doo.
and I'm within the sphere. Does healing, is there a verbal component to healing?
Check the spell. Most of them do have a verbal component, but a few do not.
I don't know what that just did. I didn't want it to do that, but that's okay. Well, at this point, I'm silenced anyway, so I would have to do spell research. I'm not going to waste the time to do that. And I don't really have a target from where I am at.
You can
So
always move up.
Just going to do turn. Well, I'm silent, so my initial impact was going to be healing Hag.
Ah,
So I'm going to do turn on that. Look up my spell, see if I can actually cast it while silent. Still healing. But that was my initial intent. So that goes to, hey, who is injured? Okay.
What's going on here? There we go. I'm charging in if I can. I can't target myself though, because red dress fat icon is on top of me. Sweet. No comment, huh, Jim?
I might be silenced too.
True.
Besides, all I do is throw poo at you.
Yeah. Poo flinger.
Instantaneous touch. Yeah, it doesn't
There,
indicate.
I made
that there's
my
a verbal
icon
component.
smaller to indicate how tiny I am.
Nice. Oh, there we go. And now I can move me. Sweet. I like it.
All right, so Haig moves forward. He's got him targeted.
And out of my healing range.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I gotta make
Do what you got to do.
You still got hit points left. You're okay.
swing one.
Wow, as a monkey, I've got a fist attack.
Oh, what
How
the
cool
heck?
is that?
Nice. Swing two. And swing three. Oh, that was quick.
That was the one casting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
No, it wasn't the
Well,
one
we're-
casting.
When you're done fucking shit up, come back and I'll heal you.
It was not
It's
the one
not-
casting.
It was not the one
Oh, it
casting.
was the
Okay,
other one?
Ah,
That's sad.
Last, I don't intend to necessarily. I would like to keep him unconscious instead of dead.
It says he's dying, so I guess you have that option.
I
Okay.
can heal him.
Okay, but he gets 3 rounds to death save too, right? So okay, yeah. We'll leave it there. My intention
Technically,
is
I don't unless, the situation calls for it. If you're going to try to keep him up, then yes, I will roll death saves for him.
Okay, well, I can
yeah.
heal him back to stable.
We'll see. Let's play it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, I gotta hit this button. Oh, it skipped senior cultist.
No, senior cultist might just have a lower
Oh,
initiative.
yeah. Right, I forget.
We can't see their initiatives.
Right.
So he's unconscious. There's nothing he can do at the moment other than a death save. Okay,
Okay,
next round.
I can see into this room, right?
You can, yes, there's no smoke. And you have a clear
Okay.
you have a clear view to the guy who just dropped. You don't necessarily have a clear view to the other guy, but with your sharpshooter skill, you would still be able to target him.
Okay, so I'm gonna target him and take a swing, or rather take a shot. That looks like a hit. I do not get sneak because he knows I'm there and none of my allies are close to him. Well, not close enough, but I do get to poke him with an arrow. And then I'm gonna come over here and try and hide around the corner.
Okay. Do more damage to him.
Would I
Right,
heard
guys,
the
you hear a bunch
fireball
of
going
commotion
off?
coming from up there at this point.
So I would have heard
Something's going down.
I would have heard fireball earlier then.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. I'll go here, move my movement speed, and go. Is everything okay, guys? Not realizing they're in a code of silent, and my turn.
Yeah, and the fireball would have sounded not unlike a muted cannon to you. More like a.
Ah.
But yeah, you definitely would have felt the low frequency reverb coming out of that channeled corridor. And that actually
Your turn, Bake.
that actually does bring up an interesting point. I need to double check for.
Can my starting position not be in that room? I should have been in front of the
All
door.
right, so Kaylee, Fekish, and Mizran, it all is quite apparent to you that given the way the force of the fireball was funneled back out that way, there is nothing deeper to this portion of the
Okay.
you know that if there was any way, you would not have felt the blow as strong as you did if there was any other way for it to vent out.
Okay.
End of the road.
All right, so Varric, go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
All right, can my starting? I should be in front of the door. Yeah.
Like that or like that?
So I just had to make the deck save, so I wouldn't have been standing in that northern room there. I would have been, right back here or whatever. Doesn't really matter. But just not 10 feet. Is my thought. So, yeah, I'm gonna run right up to that guy. And I'll notice that my brother isn't crushing this dude's skull, and I will attempt to knock this guy out also.
Get him.
Just so you know, Varric, getting this close to the skull is making you physically ill. It is incredibly evil.
Okay. Any minus on my attack?
Yes.
All right. What do we got?
Well, the smoke is gone, so you don't have that -4 anymore, but the minus, you will take a -2 from just the queasiness you're getting from that skull.
Okay. I got some smite left. I'm gonna hit him with my mace and some smite. So let me target. And activate smite. Woof.
Oh. Missy.
Yeah.
No
Cool.
smoke for you.
Yeah. And all right, extra attack. I'll swing again with the mace and my divine smite. There we go.
Okay, that landed. Nice hit, but not quite enough to take him down.
Yep. But I'll push through the queasiness if I can and just stand my ground and prepare to fuck him up some more.
Okay.
Oop, I didn't hit the button. Sorry, that is my turn.
You were a little quiet. Did you say it was my turn?
Yes, sorry. I don't know what's up with my
Okay.
microphone.
All right. So where is the skull?
Just east of him. Let me mark it.
Because the monkey has a movement speed of 30. Yeah, I can make it. I'm going right there. The monkey's feeling frisky. He's going to come up and use his fist attack.
Emboldened by the fireball.
Monkey fist.
Yes, and I assume I get -2 because I'm getting close to that skull.
No, you're not a paladin.
Ah, okay.
Can we
All
call
right.
it dirty monkey fist considering what his hand is covered in?
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Dirty, smelly monkey fist.
Very good.
D4 poison damage.
There you go.
Only if it strikes an open wound.
Yeah,
you go.
exactly. All right. So I will
Or you do a
target him.
targeted shot in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
That. Yeah, that's disgusting. Very good. All right, and ignore the dog barking not too far away from me.
Oh, is that in
let's
Loch Massena
see.
where the druid manages to get drunk in the werewolf's mouth?
Oh,
That was an effective disabler.
Yes.
oh.
All right, so fist attack.
The mighty monkey. Ooh. Monkey hits.
It's Says fist attack. It's 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning. Hey, that's a pretty good hit.
Damn.
For a monkey?
That's I don't know where this came from on my character sheet, but it just says fist attack and it says 1d6 plus 3. That seems high. I think it should be a 1d4.
I mean,
Well,
monkeys
I
are
don't
pretty
know.
strong.
Is if it's a
Oh, that's true.
capuchin versus a, closer to orangutan, I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, you're not that
I don't
big.
know.
And yeah, that plus 3
Yeah, I
would
was
probably be based on your strength. You don't have that high of a strength, do you? No.
no, I'm Dex.
Yeah,
I have plus 3 on Dex.
you actually
So a
have
hit would
minus- you
probably
actually
be
have a
so
minus on your
I can
strength.
change it to I can change it to strength. That would be more
Yeah, I would say D6 minus 1 is definitely a lot more applicable.
okay.
And I was thinking this through, Matt. It definitely wouldn't be like a 1d4 poison damage. It
Oh,
would be
for
disease
some
like
reason there's a
conjunctivitis, right?
there we go. Yeah, for some reason there was a bonus of 4 being added to it in the setting. I have no idea where that came from. But so yeah, so there it is. 1d6 minus 1. So there you go.
That sounds better.
Yeah, that absolutely does.
1 point.
Smack.
The monkey feels very proud of himself.
Yeah, you should.
But does he cause is the guy still casting a spell? Does it cause him to do a
Well, no, he casts a spell.
concentration check? Oh, he already cast it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm totally just shrieking and leaping around in front of him and what just whacking at him.
Yeah, well, you obviously have his attention, and he seems quite annoyed with you.
Well, good.
Mission accomplished.
Yep. All right, so you're done. You're done, Jim, right?
Yeah, sorry, couldn't find my mute button.
No problem. All right, so let's see. So it is now his turn. Ooh, this could be interesting. No, maybe not. Hmm. Uh, okay, sorry about this, guys. Just trying to look up something
No
quick.
problem.
All right, so guy climbing the steps, you can tell he's still looking at that skull, debating what to do. But he looks over at Varric. And let's see.
I may not keep this guy alive.
What, let the one guy die and keep the other one alive? Senior dude would
Why
have more
not?
information.
I don't know which
True.
one's which yet. One of them is obviously got to be Korga, but I don't know which one's Korga. So I didn't want to. My thought
We never-
is,
Have we ever met Korga?
Nope.
Nope.
So my
Unless
thought
he
is-
also goes by another name.
True.
You have not
Well-
seen this person before.
The one guy isn't going anywhere. He's obviously on his way out. So either we let him go or we heal him back to stable. We still have this guy to contend with. And if he stays alive, we can question him. Great. That would be optimal.
All right, so the one that's climbing the steps, that's just north of Varric, looks at Varric, points at him, and says, "Betray."
Uh-oh.
Wisdom save, please.
Shit.
Okay. $15.
Might be okay. I have to double check what the DC is of this one. What's the calc for DC again, Alex?
8 plus proficiency bonus plus ability modifier.
So if he has a 17 in his difficulty base,
Spellcasting stat.
Yep.
That's going to be a +3
mhm,
plus his proficiency bonus +8.
proficiency bonus on what for the spell? Oh, there we go. Okay, +3 +6. You beat it by 1. You save.
Oh,
I have
Lucky,
failed
lucky,
now.
lucky. So you're able to avoid the command to betray your party. And that unfortunately uses up his turn. He took a gamble, he lost. Fakish. Evil spellcasters in front of you.
I have him targeted. Yes. Da-da-da. I'm going to cast silence on him.
Okay.
So,
Hell yeah.
Or should I do hold person on him?
up to you. Not like we have a lot of time in character to debate this.
True. So did I hit him? Or no, wait a minute. Fucking hate spells. Oh, I guess I've got Heg too. Whoops, sorry, Heg. So how do I do
Yep.
this? Do I roll to hit or there's no indication on my spell list that I'm
Silence, is an
Silence
area
just
effect.
kind of happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
silence is an area effect spell, so really they don't have a chance to avoid it, and that's why he was also included in it. So yeah, you're fine. He's silenced.
all right then.
But now we are up to Haig.
Oh, let me clear my turn. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Go get him. No more of that betrayal bullshit.
All right. Because I'm not gonna be paying attention to the effects of that skull. I'm going to flank. Have we talked about bonuses for flanking in this?
Yes, we do.
What is the what's the bonus we do?
It's +2.
+2. Very good. So I'm just going to go here and just swing like before. Hold on, I got to make sure I'm targeting said baddie.
Swing away, Meryl.
He's keeping it
Swing
simple.
away.
It's
Oh,
a complete
wrong,
suite.
wrong one. Where am I? What the crud? I don't know what's going on here.
Being difficult.
Gremlins.
Yeah.
Think about gremlins.
Gremlins, gremlins. Always, when in doubt, blame the gremlins. They probably did it.
It won't let me change my targeting.
It won't, huh? Okay, let's see if we can fix that on my end then.
I hate it when it does that.
Yeah, remember I was having a problem with his thing before too. All right, there we go.
There we go. So there and there.
It's probably got personality confusion after being bounced back and forth between Matt, myself, and Dan.
Yeah.
Identity
So-
issues.
Oh, what the crud? How?
Look at that.
I think
He
one
switched
swing
it?
and I'm like, and he fell and I went, oh, okay.
I was actually hoping the monkey was going to take him out. He had really few left.
You hit him a little too hard. Okay, so should I stabilize him then?
Let's. Okay, if I.
He's silent, so nothing's gonna happen, but we can tie him up or immobilize him and stabilize both of them.
Now I
The
should
monkey
point out.
draws a, the monkey,
Let me point out something
monkey
quick.
draws a smiley face on his forehead in poo.
Let me. I should point out something quick. The one that you just downed does not have a cloak on. You can clearly make out his features. The first one that you downed is on the ground, head covered in his cloak. You can't tell who he is.
I'm gonna take the cloak off the guy who's downed, and I'm gonna toss it over the skull and see if it dullens any of the feeling that we get.
Well, as you go to do so, I should describe that the skull appears to be semi-human, but with distorted features, oversized fangs, and 3 short horns.
Ooh,
Cool.
Do we have any photos of that?
You should destroy it.
I'll have to see what I can find. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can.
Is it floating on its own on a pedestal? What's it doing?
No, it's not, but
So are we out of combat?
at this point, yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna stabilize both of our current prisoners and bind them.
Gagging.
Well, the silence is gonna be going for a while, but yeah, gagging would probably be appropriate too.
Because then we can drop the silence and
did
talk
the-
to him.
Did the silence in the corridor drop when the guy died or went unconscious?
Yes.
Okay.
No, when the second one died, the one that you just killed was the one. that-
Right.
Silence.
Yeah, I could just see that. I swing to go after him and oh snap. He just kind of fell as I clipped him with a sword.
You jogged him a little too hard there, Bob.
Sorry.
All right, that's probably a reasonable approximation. Look in the campaign play section of
Oh.
Discord.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's not what I was looking at.
Oh,
Loading.
okay.
Loading screen.
Okay, that's not particularly pleasant.
Oh, neat. I kind of like that. That would look good on a shelf.
I mean, it's not exceptionally heinous, but it's not particularly
red.
pleasant either.
And keep in mind also that the skull itself also glows and is giving off red light.
So it's a nightlight. Awesome. I want one.
There's little doubt to any of you, even the most non-arcane of you, this thing is an artifact.
Evil
It should be
artifact.
destroyed.
Yes, more than likely. So needless to say, also, this is drawing the most attention in the room now that the other two are down. But weren't one of you checking out the hooded cultist?
Somebody was.
And who would that be?
Well, probably me in the attempts to bind and subdue and stabilize, but
That would make sense, absolutely. So with that in mind. In the process of doing so, you recognize, and taking off his cloak, or at least his hood, you realize that you recognize this individual.
and who is this individual? Who is
It's
this
gonna be
is?
Broski.
You
Is
Is
don't
it
he
know.
Forrest Ikoth?
Close. You don't know his name, but he was one of the attendants of Chorus.
Aha.
Ah.
Lovely.
And he's the senior cultist. So
He's the one that's on the ground that you drop first.
Oh, okay.
The other one that does not have the hood on, you do not recognize, but he is dead.
Well, see, now we have the ability to parade both of these fuckers up to the tent and say, what gives? Explain thyself after we question them, of course, but now we can march in there with proof.
Oh,
saying
there's
something
only
is
the
crazy
one that
and
you can
can't.
question.
They're both dead, or one guy's dead?
Yeah, the one that was trying to get to the skull that basically Haig finished
So
off.
he's dead, because
Yeah,
I
he's
do
dead.
have, well, he's at 0 or is he at -10?
No, he failed a death save.
Ah, shit. Okay, because I do have, what is it? God damn it! I was just looking at that spell.
Spare the dying.
You were successful.
Yeah.
He's only mostly dead.
He's only mostly dead. So spare the dying wouldn't work then.
If he's properly dead, then no, spread the dying does not work.
Okay.
And if he failed a death save, he is past that point, right, Alex?
Well, we can still drag. his
Depends on how
corpse
many
out.
death saves you gave him.
Oh, that's right.
If he's
I couldn't
got
say
3 death saves,
but
which
I've
is
only-
standard for PCs.
Right, and I usually only do one for NPCs. So
Okay, so if he only gets 1 death save and he has failed it, then he is dead.
yeah, I'm gonna make a DM ruling here and saying he is beyond your reach, but the other one is still potential for interrogation.
Okay, so stabilize him, bind him, and then we can drag the corpse of the other dude up if we're going to be making a case to the Sultan of the camp saying you got some nefarious shit going on. At least that's my input.
It's not
Okay,
a bad
if
idea.
we do that, we have to be. If we do that, we have to be very careful about who specifically we are accusing. Because if we, with the proof that we have, if we accuse the younger son of being in on it, I don't think we have enough proof for that. All we
Right,
have
we
is
can-
circumstantial.
Yeah, but
We
you-
do
this
have
is
you
beyond
have alive right
circumstantial.
now is his servant, so that doesn't necessarily directly implicate him, but he might have information that will.
Right.
Correct.
So we question him first, but
Right.
So I might suggest you guys consider a rest period, which would be most appropriate as we're about to end off today's session.
yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I
that's a
think
good
we
idea.
do need to rest.
What time in the morning is it? I mean, you guys have normally been working nocturnally anyway, but yeah, it's, probably almost an hour past midnight at this point.
Well, the thing what worries me the most is, and I'm surprised the others haven't noticed, is where all the other cultists that came in.
Down
These
the
are the
pit,
only ones that came in.
where else?
Yeah, there were only two that came in. You
There were-
dropped one
yeah,
and
there
the
were
other
the
one
first two.
disappeared.
Yeah, there were
Yes,
the first
but
two, and we caught the other two.
you got to remember others came in earlier before, and then we entered after them, and then we let some more in, if you remember.
No, if my count's right, there was only the four of them. There was the two that we just took out because they were the ones that originally came through and didn't spot us.
No,
And
I
then
think
the other two guys came through.
I think you're forgetting that for us to get in here, I had to listen to the password, so a bunch of people came in before, and then we followed straight after.
And then we
Very
didn't
good point,
find
Miss.
them.
Yeah, we didn't find them. I know that, but we didn't see them leave past us.
It's those two. It's because it was only the original two that came in that gave you the password to be able to get in here.
Yeah, I
We
followed.
may need to
go on.
we may need to go back to the recordings to figure this out properly.
Yes and no. Simply from a role-playing point of view, I'm just going to point out that your druid might be right.
Yeah.
There's more than
Yeah,
four of them
there
down
might
here.
be more people in here that you haven't accounted for. And but you can go back to the recordings and get an exact count. But his point is absolutely valid that there may be more that you need to identify, because presumably there were more in here before you guys even came in.
Yeah, I would agree with
Do
that.
we interrogate the breathing one and find out where they congregate within this facility?
So that's another option that you
For
can.
all we know, they go down the pit.
Now, at the moment, though,
True.
he is unconscious. He is not whimpering. He is not protesting, and he certainly is not answering questions.
Okay, Kayla is going to look at everybody and take stock of how beat up people are, and suggest that we tie him up and either we can present him now, or we can tie him up, take him back to our tent and take a rest and then interrogate him before presenting him as evidence. But we should probably take a rest.
Oh, yeah,
soon.
totally.
And maybe clean yourselves up unless you want to do the Vox Mash on a presentation style.
That's
Yeah,
always
I don't
fun.
think I want to do that. Kaylee is definitely going to advocate for cleaning up before we
Well,
present anybody.
if you let me turn into cat form, I'll lick you all clean.
Kinky.
That did sound very dirty.
Right.
Lick me, kitty, lick me.
You got a lot of work with these two Goliaths, bud. Better turn into like a lion.
How did your program get an R rating? Let me tell you about the cat thing.
All right, well, so are we going to camp out here, or do you want to find another spot? DM to players, this seems like a relatively safe, well, actually, yeah, if anyone
Next
else
to
is
the evil
Not
skull thing, it's a
particularly
perfect place.
Say again?
Next to the evil skull thing, it's a perfect place to take a nap.
Love the ambiance.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that brings up a good question. Are you going to do anything about the skull? Leave it there, destroy it, take it with you?
Well, I said
think we
something
should try
about
and destroy
covering it. I said something about covering it with the cloak to see if it kind of
Yeah, I said it had a
dispelled.
minimal effect. It kind of dulled the light, but that's about it. Certainly didn't diminish the aura that the clerics and the clerical characters are feeling. So that would be Fekish.
Okay, cool.
And Varric.
I'll try and smash it. I got some divine smite left.
We were
Sure. I'm
Do
just a little
we-
worried about what's going to happen when it's destroyed. I'm just afraid that, it might like go boom.
Oh, did anybody say that this could possibly be one of the stars, one of the things
Inside
in
it,
magic we're
potentially.
supposed to
Yeah.
get?
I was just
Hmm.
thinking about that.
Can we Can I do any investigation or insight on that?
Magic item, you can do an identify spell on it.
Anybody got identify?
That works.
No.
The
I don't think
monkey
so.
did.
The monkey did.
The
If
monkey
I
has
could
identify.
talk.
Monkey shines.
But
Yeah,
monkey
see.
just can't cast spells right now.
Right.
Monkey knows everything
All you
about
have
it, but
to
he
do-
can't tell you a word.
You can knock me down to 0 hit points.
And see what happens.
You know what? We've been
Yeah.
playing this game long enough. I think it's time. I'm going to reach over and clunk him. Becca should
Beat
be
the
ready with a
monkey.
healing spell. Thunk.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I can't imagine he would be too happy about it.
Well, he doesn't
And the
know about
monkey,
it.
the monkey's
Doesn't
not
even
even
know
paying
yet.
attention. So
Yeah,
you get
how's it-
a solid critical on him. So
Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened. Oh,
Death
that's
to
not what
monkey.
I meant. My aiming
Good thing the
didn't
senior
change
cultist
again.
is already dead.
My targeting didn't change again.
Beating a dead cultist.
See if you could add it now that I've cleared it.
All right. And now it won't let me target Redrith.
And I wouldn't hit him with your
Gremlin.
sunblade, by the way.
I'll flat blade him. Pow.
Little Jimmy on the back.
There we go.
So what are we hoping for here? That knocking
missed him.
0 is going to cause it to go back, or are we going full on resurrection?
Well, the idea is to bring him down to 0 and then hopefully the polymorph splits. Is that what the current theology is?
yeah,
Yep.
that was kind of the thought. Yeah.
And I missed him
Spank that
anyway.
monkey.
What are you going to do, Jim, when you see me swing at you and miss?
Throw poo.
Yeah. You were right next to me, right?
Yeah.
Turn and look at you with really wide eyes.
All right. So I'm going to say, oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. I was going to put it, and then I'm going to swing with my other one. That one hit. Golly, freaking one damn.
Oh,
Okay, I'm done.
If the monkey could ever figure out how to do flaming poo, this would be the time.
Yes.
All right.
Just
All right.
saying.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Last swing.
You get poo in the face. I am rolling my poo attack.
Oh
Just
my
so you know.
gosh. I still didn't take you out, did I?
Was that 14 total damage? How many hit points?
How many
Does
hit
the
points
monkey
does
have?
monkey
what's the monkey
got?
have?
15 points.
Probably.
He's got 16 hit points. He's got
He's a
1 hit
buff
point
monkey.
left.
What?
No, he actually has 42 hit points.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my
What?
gosh.
Keep hitting
You
the
better
monkey.
whack him.
There
Oh,
you
Oh,
there
so-
it is.
He hits me with a critical.
go. Critical poo
Oh,
flame.
critical poo.
Guess where that went?
That's
In my
right
mouth.
in the eye.
Right in the-
Right in the pie hole.
My mouth was open and everything.
Yeah, you get to roll the poison damage.
And for pink guy.
Oh,
Okay, so
Someone's going to be really sick for a while.
Kaoli steps in and sees that we're beating up on the monkey, and will how bad off does the monkey look? Does he look like he's about to die, or does he look like he could take an arrow to the face?
He's actually on top at the moment.
Yeah.
He just took 3 hits from the Goliath and successfully targeted poo in his mouth. He's
brilliantly.
he's flying
targeted
high
poo
in more
his
ways than one.
Now, I was
That's
gonna
not to
now
say
he's
that
getting-
a
he's
good
getting worked
won't
up,
take him out, but
doing the monkey screeches.
he is super monkey at the moment.
Yeah. he's got a D6 +4 for super fist, and he's mega flexing at the moment. Alex missed.
All right, I guess I'll see this going on and
Oh my gosh! All of a sudden,
flanking
we're
with
all
my
just-
brother. Oh, why did I get advantage? I didn't turn that on.
Also, the monkey can identify a skull.
because you're on the
Because
you're,
you got
contacting the
advantage because you're
cultist, too.
targeting the senior cultist who is
Oh,
down.
Jesus. Yeah.
You just really want to beat up that cultist, don't you?
Oh my gosh!
Where is Redrith?
We're like swing for the monkey, one for the cultist. Whoops!
Can I get that 28 against the monkey? No, that was good. All right, mace.
Nope, still says you're hitting the senior cultist.
Oh, son of a what? God.
There you go.
No, that's you,
Oh, I
you
was
hit
looking at
Ezra.
Hague's. Oh, okay.
30-20, not the hit.
Okay, all right. And let me activate. I'm hitting you with a smite, buddy. You're gonna find out how hard I can hit.
I would
You don't
laugh
wanna-
if you doubled my hit points and damage. That would be hilarious.
Oh,
All
he's
right,
out.
knock the monkey out.
What happens?
Small explosion of radiant damage.
Dun, 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 dun.
And my other hand is charging my lay on hands to like grab him by the face and heal him.
Well, and I've got spare the dying ready, so
Okay, cool.
or cure
Eric,
wounds,
that's weird.
whichever.
Varric, that's weird. Why are you charging lay on hands with a handful of your own poo?
My poo.
Everybody's learning from the monkey.
Assist me. I reach my hand out to Hague and he just drops a turd in my hands.
All
So
right,
is
so
it still
the
a
good
monkey?
the good news is that Redrith is no longer a monkey. Bad news is that he's dying on the floor.
We'll take care of that.
As he's losing unconsciousness, we're like, payback's a bitch, mother.
And you're still retching from poo in your mouth.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm still.
It's on my tongue still. It's on my tongue still.
I'm like using my fingernails to scrape my tongue.
Oh, you healed Hague 5 wounds.
There you go.
Okay, so
Heal my tongue! Heal my tongue!
is someone going to save the monkey?
Yeah,
Or
hit him
the
with,
Redrith, I should say. He's not a monkey anymore.
Yeah, I just
Maddie's
brought him
gonna
to
heal him.
stable and gave him 5 hit points.
No, you did that to me.
You did that to
I
Hague.
didn't mean to give him all 35, but
Shit.
sure, fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna take a rest. I'll dump all 35 lay on hands into him.
There you go. Super heal.
Wrong target.
All right. So I think we're at a good place to call it. We're already about 4 minutes over.
Oh,
But,
that was fun.
At least we got a good combat in. We're going to have some information gathering to do when we resume our next session in 2 weeks.
Redress
Unfortunately,
comes back to consciousness, looks directly at Hague and says, I regret nothing.
and passes
You
right
know,
back
identify
out,
the
right?
skull?
Exactly.
Oh,
That was awesome.
All
that
right,
was
gang.
great.
So let's see. 2 weeks time is going to put us at April 2nd.
Cool.
I will try my damnedest not to schedule any house projects.
Or at least try to save them for later in the day. If you
Yeah,
can.
right. Oh, I'll tell you what. I had just finished. I had just shut the vibra tamper off, and it started to sprinkle. I was like, "No way!"
Good timing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
perfect. So
Yeah, Jim was commenting. It's like, yeah, it's starting to rain out here. We should see him soon. We're like, okay, where is he? Do we wait for him? But at least we didn't get you killed. Anyway,
Oh, perfect. Thanks.
Thanks for the round, guys.
Yep.
absolutely.
See you in a couple of
Good
weeks.
game.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, everyone take care.
See you guys.
Take care, all. I'm going to kill the recording and we'll see y'all in 2 weeks.